Hello everybody, welcome back to the Draft to Glory save with Austin FC in the MLS, and today we've got the US Cup final, so let's dive into it. And first off, have a look at who we're taking on, which is New England, the New England Revolution. We are taking them on in the US Open Cup final, which we found out in the last episode gives us a way into playing in Europe. So continental football. I've got to keep calling it continent. Do they call it like it's going to take us into America? American? I don't know what they're, because we'd say it takes you into European football. They can't really say it take you into American football, can they? Because you're already in America. I don't know. Anyway, it takes us into continental football, which is quite a big deal because we need to win the Americans Champions League, CONCACAF Champions League, as part of this save. So this is New England Revolution. They've been okay. They're fifth in their conference, which is the Eastern Conference. We're in the Western Conference. So you can see just down here. So we're second behind Portland on 58 points. New England are fifth in their conference on 46 points. So it does suggest we've had a better season than them so far. Key player for them, Noel Buck. Looks pretty decent, very fit, determined, good decision making in central midfield, only 21 years old as well, so it does look like he could be a useful player. He wants a new contract and they're not giving him one at the moment. He had a stint at Southampton on loan in the Premier League. I do not remember that. That is odd, isn't it? Okay, anyway, but he looks like a good little player for them. But of course, we've been on superb form right now. So let's go and check out some of our results. And when I say we've been in superb form, we'll start with a loss to New York Red Bulls, who worked us around very well, moving us from right to left. Lovely finish from Morgan up front against Marriott. The goal did stand to give them the lead. They went 2-0 up as Mina ran down the right-hand side. Fine Gienga. He fired in a cross towards the back post, and Morgan was there again after Jack Marriott had a bit of a brain fart in goal. 2-0 to New York. We did get one back to make it 2-1 and make it a bit tense. Only 12 minutes gone at this point, by the way. Dyack fired in a low cross, and Gonzalez was there for his what's becoming a bit of a traditional sort of poacher tap-in goal at the front post. He's getting a lot of them this season. Into Vanzier, he fired past to make it 3-1, and that was 22 minutes gone. 24 minutes gone, 3-2. And that was it, no more goals. So a very bizarre game where all the goals came in the first 25 minutes. The fans must have thought they were going to be in for an absolute thriller. And then it was pretty dead after 25 minutes. But Morgan got man of the match for them. Zach Steffen had a good had an okay game in goal, 6.5. Both keepers not really showing themselves in glory. But New York are a good team. They're doing pretty well. The match momentum suggests that we probably should have done a bit better. But there was a good win for New York. But we followed that up with a win against Colorado, and we had Connor Dawson to thank for a lot of this. Although it was Williams that got the first goal, sort of turning his man, firing it him low into the near post, which was lovely. And then Dawson got on the ball, whips the ball into Dyack. Dyack then one-on-one, left-footed onto his right foot, near post finish. Lovely, lovely goal. Colorado got a consolation goal in the 91st minute as Webb was trying to pass it into Campbell. Campbell knocked it back, terrible from our model citizen. 2-1. We had a 1-0 win against San Jose and then took on Sporting Kansas City, where we absolutely turned it on. Dyack with a lovely finish, Cortez getting a hand to it, but couldn't keep it out from our big target forward sort of attacking midfielder with a lovely finish. Pereira knocked it to the edge of the area. Odoriso fired it in, and Whitehead there with a lovely volley from the centre-back to make it 2. Connor Dawson chipped in across, found Williams. Williams back to Pereira, out to Odoriso, low cross in, and Dyack was there for his second of the game. And then we wrapped it up with a fourth, and from the corner Odoriso fired it in it went to Trulio, 4-0. Now it's not all gone our way, because the last game before the cup final was an absolute smashing by Columbus Crew. 3-1 they beat us. Rossi was absolutely unplayable in this game. A lovely finish, that first goal in off the post, and really we had absolutely no chance. Rossi picked it up again on the left hand side for Columbus Crew, into Cucho, into Heinz, and a really well worked team goal. That made it 2-0. We thought we had a bit of hope as Odoriso fired in a corner. It was headed away, Williams on the edge. What a finish that is, an unbelievable goal from the attacking midfielder. But Columbus Crew had other ideas. In the 70th minute, Heinz laid it out to O'Brien. O'Brien just ran to the byline, low cross in, and that was 3-1 Columbus. And that takes us to today's game in the cup final against New England. It will be a one-game episode. That's all we're going to do. Then we've got 2 games to go, but we will be back for the playoffs because we have qualified qualified for the playoffs, as you would imagine, finishing second in our conference. In terms of the Supporters' Shield, we are third, so we've done quite well. We've still played an extra game than everybody else. We have closed the gap to Portland. New York City FC have done that as well. They're only 6 points behind, but I do feel like it's putting us in a good position potentially for next season to really challenge for that Supporters' Shield league table. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you're enjoying the series, please do leave a like down below, subscribe, all that good stuff, because it does show that you're enjoying it. It's the best way for me to keep producing content and keep these series going, because if they don't get likes and views and comments, then I'll probably stop it and start something new, but who knows. But yeah, there we go. We're going to go into the cup final. I think we've got a team meeting. I think we've got a back goal from Ben Williams, by the way. Got a goal of the month, goal of the week, which is amazing. The AT&T 5G goal of the match day, which is such an American way to phrase it. But yes, Ben Williams did. We do have a team meeting. I don't normally do these, but I think because this MLS save is a little bit more fun, I think that we can get into this one. So, do I go? I expect to win. Oh my God, they're angry. That's why we have these meetings. You're right to have an opinion. They're all really angry. I've pissed them all off. I want to win. What's wrong with saying I want to win? I want to win, therefore we should win. That's the basis of my management in this save. I want to win, so let's go and win. With a better team. With a better team in the league, we've got better results than them. We're higher up in the Supporter Shield. We've got more points in our conference. Like, I don't get it. We should be winning this relatively easily. They do have Campana up front, who's very, very good. But, yeah, I think we've got our first squad available. Like, no injuries. We're in a good position. Do we have a 9th sub that we can use? No, we can only get 7 subs. So, Marriott, Sandoval, Ido, Whitehead, Diallo, Dawson, Pereira, Odoriso, Williams, Dyack and Gonzalez. It's our best 11 we can put out. Ido's a bit tired, but he can stay on. On the bench, Sleds, Gutierrez, Trulio, Burton, Lorea, or Roberto Carlos, David Jones, and Logan Mallet as well. So Owen Wolf does miss out on the bench. Now, am I going to regret not picking him over David Jones, who's wanted by Salt Lake, Houston, and Sporting Kansas City? I'm actually going to take Gutierrez off for Wolf because we can push Pereira up higher if we need to. So we're going to go with that. We've selected number... Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's obviously unavailable, suspended or something, because I can't see him in there. But there we go. This is the team for the US Open Cup final. I'm excited for this one. It does... come on. Can't point the finger. We own New England. That's probably why they were pissed off at me for saying that I want to win, because they beat us before. But look at this. Look, we're just getting... Everyone loves it. Pleased, happier. Seemed a little happier. Ben Williams. Not massively happy, boss. I'm a little bit happier. But we're going with our Christmas tree for 3-2-1. New England normally play in a 4-2-3-1. And they've gone 4-3-3 today. Campana up front, Buck in midfield, who he looks at. Exposito and Gil out on the right-hand side as well. We are out in our green and black stripes. They are in their, white and red sash. It's a nice kit, actually. It does look very nice. Right, let's sort this out then, because this is all going to be messed up from me showing you the highlights. So let's go sideline. We're going to go to extended highlights. We've knocked the speed down a little bit as Dyack comes forward for Austin. That's probably a little bit too slow now on this view, isn't it? Let's go one more up like that. Here's Yule. Goes long, but we should win that. Odoriso does. Pereira into Diallo. Diallo on that left-hand side, who's been really good at left-back. Odoriso fires in across. Gonzalez, he loves a little tap-in. 2 minutes gone. They might have been pissed off with my team talk, but they've started this like a bloody freight train. It's 1-0 to Austin in the cup final. Pereira, lovely touchdown to Diallo. Diallo found Odoriso. Odoriso just, well, look at this for a whip cross, by the way. Really good in front of the attacker to run onto it. Freezing goal has absolutely no chance. 2 minutes and about 7 seconds gone, and we find ourselves 1-0 up as New England are going to look to get on us straight away from the kickoff. Risa comes forward, puts in a cross. There's Campana is there, header over the... I was going to say no one was near it, but Campana is a big old boy, and he is going to be very, very good in the air. So 1-0 up. I mean, this is a delightful start to the cup final. We'll give him some praise as well. Why not? It's if we can just see this game out now, there's nothing to worry about. Odoriso gets caught on the ball. Campana, who I think starts the save at Inter Miami, if I remember rightly. He may be on a free transfer, but I'm pretty sure he's at Inter Miami. Lagoni Gets round his man. Lagoni scores. Marriott is beaten. Terrible defending from Sandoval at right back. And Lagoni makes it 1-1 with their first shot on target, I'd suggest. But yeah, it might not. That's Sandoval, actually. Is that Sandoval? Is that Sandoval? It is Sandoval. Terrible defending from him. Langoni in. Ido probably blocked the view of Marriott, but it is 1-1. And yes, both teams scoring with one shot on target. Marriott dinks a lovely ball out to Sandoval. Sandoval comes forward with it. He's got Dyack inside. Uses him. There's Dyack. Dyack takes over the ball. Sandoval. Dawson's going to go down the line, is he? Sandoval cuts it inside. Dyack to Dawson to Williams. Shoots over the bar. Not the best effort. A good little team move down that right-hand side. But yeah, not the best, to be honest, as Charles Gil comes forward, dinks it out to Lagoni, who looks like he's going to be giving Sandoval a bit of a torrid time on this side over here. Good tackle from Sandoval that time. Buck takes over into Risa. Risa comes forward, just glides past a couple of men, and Sandoval's having a shocker in the cup final. He's given away a penalty. It's a yellow card for Jose Antonio Sandoval. And this, from such a good start in the cup final, is turning into a terrible performance. Carlos Gil fires it down the middle, beats Marriott 2-1 to New England. Oh, Sandoval's having a shocker at right back. Does he not like big games? I'm pretty sure we don't have that many people that don't like big games. Sandoval. He loves big matches. Enjoys big matches and consistent. Yet has given away a penalty and is playing terribly. Come on. Throw in Sandoval. Dawson. Turns into Pereira. Back to Dawson. Cross towards the back post. Odoriso wins the header, but that's never going to go on target. You could tell from where he was positioned and the sort of angle of his head, it was never going to challenge the goalkeeper. Sandoval. Pereira. Into Sandoval again. Goes towards the byline. Dinks in across, this time towards Odoriso again. Freeze claims it really well. The New England, that's the sort of commanding goalkeeping you need in these sorts of games. Freeze goes long up towards Campana. Header. Williams knocks it down to Diallo. Diallo holds onto the ball. Whitehead into Diallo again. Up to Odoriso. Back to Diallo. Keeping the ball well. Odoriso flicks it through to Williams. Williams, great ball down the line to Odoriso. And it goes to Gonzalez. Oh, he's missed the sitter. He's absolutely missed the sitter. Really good team play down the left-hand side this time. But he's missed an absolute sitter there. Cross comes in. Whitehead can't win the header. It's going to be picked up by Gonzalez. Whitehead just knocks it down to Diallo. Pereira into Dyack. Dyack to Dawson. Good football into Gonzalez. He's offside, I think. Yeah, he is. He's missed again, though. And he's got one today. Definitely should have had two. Could potentially have had a hat-trick. But Harper with a good challenge there on Odoriso. Picks up the loose ball. Just resets. Pereira on the edge into Dyack. Dyack shoots past the post. We're creating chances. Just not getting them on target and testing freezing goal. Just, boys, I feel like we're having the better of the game. We've got the match momentum. Look at that. We've got the match momentum. We just need to get some more of these shots on target. Buck into Keller. Into Langoni, who's probably been New England's best player, and he's gliding past people again. Cuts it back. Carlos Hill shot blocked well. And Diallo finds Odoriso, who has picked up a knock. Goes long to Gonzalez. Harper into Buck. Buck holds it up into Carlos Hill, who is just eased off it from Diallo and picks up the loose ball well. But yeah, I mean, we're playing well. We're just I don't know if we, last few minutes, let's work the ball into the box just to see if we can get some really high XG chances. At the end of this first half, not really going to give it enough time, but at the beginning of the second half, we're going to stick with that and see if we can create some more chances. It's been a pretty even game, to be honest. The chances we're creating aren't dreadful. Point the finger. Dig in. I should have maybe said our shooting's not been good enough, but we'll tell them to dig in and keep this going. I really want to win this. I really want to win this cup final. How bad is Odoriso's injury? He wants to stay on, but it is affecting him. It's a knee injury as well. Mika Burton's going to have to come on left wing for Odoriso. That is a blow because Odoriso is one of our better players, but I'm not risking him with a knee injury. Diallo into Pereira then. At the start of the second half, we're going to keep trying to work that ball into the box at the start of this second half. As I said, just want to create some more high XG chances if we can against this New England defence. But we're playing well. We're not playing badly at all. I feel like we're playing all right. Still only had that one shot on target, though, which was inside, 7 minutes or whatever it was. But, yeah, we just need to keep this going. We're dominating the ball. We are having all of the possession as Dyak holds up the ball into Gonzalez. Tackled, but Williams will pick up the loose ball. Pereira comes forward. A great ball through to Dawson. Oh, what a save from Freeze. Lovely little through ball from Pereira. Oh, and Dawson just couldn't get that one in as Beeson comes on to replace Burke, I think it was, at the back, potentially. Yeah, left back for New England. Great tackle from Williams, that one. It was hard but fair. Whitehead picks up the ball. Goes back to Marriott in goal. He can use Ido. He does. Ido picks it up. Out to Sandoval. Up to Dawson. We need to see a bit more from Dawson in this second half. Had that chance well saved by Freeze. But we just need to keep this going. Sandoval into Ido. He's got Dyak in front of him, but looks to just keep the ball, move it around the back. Whitehead slowly bringing the ball out. Williams. Ball through to Burton. Burton, the substitute, shot blocked. Not a great effort, but it's won us a corner, and we are dangerous from corners. We've got Ido, we've got Whitehead in there as well. Dawson's going to take this one. Swings this one in. Ido at the front post over the bar. He'll probably be getting tired round about now because he was a bit tired before the game anyway. Freeze goes long. Can Ido win that? We have two players challenging Campana, which is totally fine by me. Whitehead. Diallo. Back to Whitehead again. Whitehead just holding on to the ball. Finds Pereira. We need him to dictate a bit of play. May move Pereira up a bit higher up the pitch in a minute, but again, we're keeping the possession well. We're trying to draw them out. We're trying to draw them out to get Gonzalez's pace in behind as Dawson comes forward. There is a bit of space for Dawson to drive into. Cuts it back to Sandoval again. Sandoval into Dawson. We're holding it up well. Great ball through to Dyak. Dyak's in. He's missed the target. Our shooting has been absolutely woeful today. We're playing well. We probably deserve to be in front, to be honest, but just not getting the shots on target. Right, we're going to just make a change here. Williams to the more attacking role. Pereira up there. Dyak off. And we'll bring on Owen Wolf, who I think is just... I want his little bit more experience of playing for the club. A little bit more than David Jones. Obviously, David Jones is his first season. We only drafted him last year. So hopefully we can create something now. Pereira. Up it goes to Williams in a lot of space. Williams moves it on to Burton. Burton's got Williams square again if he wants to use him. Burton goes down the line. Crosses blocked. It will be another corner. As Ido is looking very, very tired at the moment. So I think he'll probably be our next sub, even though he's one of our best defenders on the pitch at the moment. 20 minutes to go. Harper into Exposito under a bit of pressure. Cross comes in at the back post. Oh, out of absolutely nothing they've scored. It's Sandoval again. Sandoval is having an absolute shocker at the back. He really is not playing well. We're going to bring Roberto Carlos on at right back. We are going to rest Ido. I think his tiredness is just costing him a bit. So we'll move Whitehead over. Trulio at the ball player. And then let's get... Well, there's not too much else we can do, really. Let's get Logan Mallet off for Williams. And we're going to go two up front. Like, we're going to play a 4-3-1-2. Two advanced forwards is what we're going to go with there. So a change of system. We need to find 2 goals. I mean, I could actually keep Logan Mallet. Thinking about it, I probably don't need to change the system, actually. Because the system is working. We know that. We know the system is working. We can just change you to a shadow striker so that you push up a little bit more. And we'll go attacking. We need goals. We've rolled the dice. We've made all of our subs. I don't think New England deserve a 2-goal win, to be honest. I sort of feel like we've been... Oh, I don't know what I accidentally pressed there. What did I just shout at them? Not too sure. But it's pissed them all off. Whatever it was, it's pissed them all off. But with 13 minutes to go, we've just lacked that. The first half, we created so many chances. Roberto Carlos with a good tackle, filling in at right back. Trulio out to Diallo. Diallo into Burton. To Diallo again. Pereira in that more advanced role. Diallo. Trulio. Up to Diallo again. Down the line to Burton. Burton needs to run at his man. Can he get past him? Into Pereira. Pereira puts a ball in. It's well blocked by Eli Gonzalez. Back to Burton. That's not a good effort. It's not a good effort. I think we take work, but we need to have shots, right? We need to have shots, so 10 minutes to go, 13 shots to 5, but it's only 3 on target apiece. So, yeah, we've not been on top form, have we? Well done, Whitehead, for that interception. Does well to clear it. Mallet can't keep it alive. Exposito is there. That's a good interception from Burton. Gonzalez is the only player in front of him. Burton coming forward with it down the left, sort of run into a bit of a cul-de-sac, loses the ball, and Exposito will take over for New England. Up to Cavalieri. Well won back by Diallo. Diallo into Wolf. Burton. Pereira. Oh, just not a good touch from Pereira. Arejo into Harper. Harper into Ellie. Ellie up to Exposito into Yule, and they're just starting to cut through us a bit now. It was Trulio that dropped really deep to keep him onside, but Etienne Jr. misses. And I think if you're looking at this game, where we need to draft is right back. I feel like it's a bit harsh on Sandoval because he has been a good player. But Dawson with a corner. If we score now, it's going to be awkward, isn't it? It's going to be awkward for them. Trulio with it. He does score. 3-2 with about 2.5 minutes to go. Trulio has made it interesting at the end. Dawson with the corner. Great header at the front post from Trulio. And Friese can't keep that one out. He's had a good game, the goalkeeper. But that is 3-2. Come on. If we can nick this ball, let's nick this ball now. Great interception from Roberto Carlos at right back. Marriott into Trulio. Trulio into Wolf. Wolf comes forward with it. He's got Pereira in front of him. He's got Burton left. They all link up. That's such a bad pass from Pereira. Campana for New England, who know if they just hold the ball for 5 minutes, they have won the US Cup. Keller over the top. That's a lovely ball into Etienne Jr. Etienne Jr. who scored the winning goal as it stands at the moment. Great save from Marriott. It's a really big save from Jack Marriott, but it does give New England some time just to wind the clock down here. Beeson is going to take as long as he possibly can with this one. I've only just realised we're actually at home as well. We're actually playing this at our stadium, and that is really disappointing. But the corner doesn't happen. The time is ticking away. Time is done. That's annoying, isn't it? There's one. This will be the final whistle highlight. It's going to be runners-up in the US Cup. That is annoying. That is annoying. New England win it. New England win it, and oh man, we were the better team. We were the better team. We should have won that. We should have won that chance. Maybe it was the pre-match meeting. Who knows? Odoriso shines. He came off at half-time. That's how much of an impact he had coming off. But there we go. Defeat in the cup final. We have to go for it again next year. Odoriso's injured for 9 days. Yeah. Not happy. Not happy. I mean, we've got the playoffs to fight for. We've got the playoffs. We'll play these 2 games off camera. I'll see how many playoff games we have. I might not come back for them all, but we'll see. But that is really disappointing. If we just look at those stats again, 15 shots to 8, 4 on target to 5. XG was pretty similar with 2 apiece. 9 off target, only 2 off target for them. Yeah, our shooting was a bit woeful. 3 clear-cut chances we created, and we scored 2 goals. 2 half chances, 3 half chances for them. Lots of long shots, 65% possession. The system works. We just need to keep making these players get as better and better and better as they can. In terms of development, we're actually not... There's not that much player development happening. A lot of these players, I mean, Gonzalez is doing very well, but a lot of these players that come through, if they're not Generation Adidas, they're sort of bottoming out already for a lot of their potential. Like Diak, there's yellows here and there, right? But it's nothing magnificent. Joe Whitehead, Generation Adidas, showing a lot more improvement than anyone else. So yeah, I think definitely need to try and trade. I wanted to look at allocation ranking. So yeah, okay, they haven't finalised what the ranking is for next, or for the draft in January, so we'll keep an eye on that. But thank you so much for watching. Disappointing that we couldn't win the trophy. Hopefully the playoffs give us continental football. I was about to say European again, continental football next season. But let me know if you're still enjoying the series. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.